Hi everybody, it's Alicia Soy Cow with Alicia's blog again, and I just had a brain fart there for a minute. But before I forget, and I seem to be forgetting every single video, remember to subscribe to my channel if you have a chance. Click the button below and subscribe. And I try to update this as many times as I can during the week. Sometimes it's more than one video, sometimes it's just once a week, but sometimes it's every day. But today I wanted to talk about progress and how it's sometimes something you can't really see happening in front of you. And then all of a sudden when you look back over time, how amazing it is when you look at maybe even more than a month, 2 months, a year, 2 years, what changes happen over that time period. And that can apply to everything in your life, personal, professional, relationships, your children. And one specific instance tonight that made me think about progress was we went to the Italian Food Festival here in Richmond, downtown in Richmond, with my children and my husband, Michael. And as you all know, my son is on the spectrum. He has autism, Asperger's, or sensory processing disorder, and he has major sensory issues with noise. Like he can't deal with the balloons popping. He freaks out. He freaks out with fire drills. He gets off the school bus like this. I mean, he doesn't like any kind of noises. So in the past, going to a festival would have been a big issue because he freaks out when the band's playing, the music's too loud. There's just so many issues with him with sound, and it's, I think, just very hard on him. And today we just took a chance. We thought, hey, who doesn't love Italian food? We thought, we'll get some gelato, we'll get some cannolis, we'll get some pizza, whatever, and eat and have a good time. And we get there and there's a band playing, and inside I'm thinking, uh-oh, this may not go well. And I thought, you know what, we'll have a backup plan, we'll get out of there, it'll be fine. But we have to try, right? You have to always try. And that's the number one thing I will say, that in anything you do in life, try. Because you just never know. It might be the one time it works. It might be the one time you see change because you've been trying consistently over a time period. But in this situation, we tried. We parked, we went in, and my son did not mention the music not once. In the middle of the dinner, we were eating pizza, which is a huge thing too, because this child refused to eat pizza and any normal foods that normal children would love, or any person would love. He only wanted specific foods like grilled cheese or macaroni and cheese or cereal or certain things that he was very comfortable with. I can count on one hand how many types of food he would eat. So pizza was a big deal. Tonight he ate 2 pieces of pizza, 2 big Italian pieces of pizza, which is crazy. Did not complain about the music not once, the crowds or anything. Had a great time, was smiling, and halfway through our time there, Michael looked at me and said, "This is amazing. Like, we are so blessed. This is amazing how much growth has happened." And we haven't even realized it. Because sometimes we nitpick, we kind of get caught up and feel sorry for ourselves at the fact that he may have a hard week at school or might get in trouble. And we think, oh gosh, he's not progressing as fast as we want him to progress. But in reality, there is so much progression going on. And you have to remember that. You have to look back, not just 1 week or 2 months, or maybe even if you look back maybe 2 years or 3 years to see how much change has happened. And and that's just one huge example that just made me think about tonight when we went to the Italian Food Festival. And that also goes for, if you're in a business, if you're in an online marketing business, like what we're doing. Sometimes it's hard because we're plugging and we're doing things and you just think it's not working or things aren't happening, but they're happening in the background, and you just have to keep doing what you're doing and plugging forward. Again, with working out or eating right, you just have to keep doing it. Even if you have a bad food day, hey, today I had pizza and gelato and a cannoli and some cake and I'm eating chips, and I probably put on carrying a little bit more weight than I'm used to carrying. But when I look back at what I used to be, I may have been smaller in weight. I was a lot less healthier, right? Now I can do crazy Bikram yoga class in 105 to 108 degree heat for an hour and a half, 50% humidity, get through the class fine, and then go and do boot camp class. Who can do that? It's amazing. And I got my testing done to see if I was food allergic to anything, and I wasn't, but they did my blood pressure, and I'm 85/48. Basically, I'm a corpse talking to you from the dead. Apparently that's some crazy low blood pressure, and the nurse freaked out. I was like, oh my God, I've never even seen that kind of blood pressure before in my life. And the doctor said, if you're not symptomatic, you're just healthy. You're just extra crazy healthy because you're working out, your health. Overall, I juice every day, I eat every day. I have to remember all the things I've progressed and things I've added to my life that are extremely healthy and good for me, and not beat myself down on the things that, oh, I'm not perfect here, I'm not perfect there. Progress is just moving forward one step at a time. And sometimes these steps may seem like little teeny milliliters, but they're steps nonetheless. They're moving forward nonetheless. You're not standing still. And sometimes you may have to go a couple steps back to go forward too, and not to beat yourself up for that. And there's even something that they talk about that in Bikram yoga, actually, is that, 1 millimeter at a time. Sometimes you don't feel like you're progressing in a posture, or sometimes you think you're doing well in a posture and the next time you come in you can't do it. It's not that you're not getting better at it or that you're not progressing. It's just that your body is changing and things are happening. You have to let things happen and trust trust the process for it happening. So just in that lesson, there's so many examples I can give about progress, about how stay strong, stay steadfast, keep pushing forward, do what you do a little bit every day. And if that day you don't want to do anything, then don't beat yourself up. Don't do it. But next day, get back on and do it again. And do what you need to do to continue to get towards your goal, whatever that goal is. If you're helping your child progress, if you have a special needs child like we do, if you have a fitness goal, if you have some type of dietary goal that you're trying to go to, if you're trying to get through school, if you're trying to better your relationships, so all those things, progress is something that's hard to measure sometimes, but if you really look back and take those things into account, I think you can see how much change has happened, how much progress has happened. Just like how we all aging every second of every day. You will never be as young as you are right now, ever again. It's kind of weird, but it's true, right? So you're moving forward, you're progressing, you're aging, you're getting wiser, you're getting better, and that's how you need to look at everything else. You don't really see it happening, but it's happening. Time is just moving forward, and so make the most of that time. Do what you need to do, and progress, and be the best person you can be. And that's it for today. Have a great day, and remember to subscribe. I remember this time. Subscribe to my channel and add me and check me out on Facebook and check out my blog. I have my links below. If you want to blog with money to make some money, you can do that too. And check us out. Take care.